YouTube, back again for another day. We're back playing the egg game. Yesterday we did a bit of an interesting mukbang. It was terrible food. I felt like shit afterwards and ended up going to bed. So if you ever want to know why you shouldn't eat McDonald's, I feel like that's the exact same reason. We're back in this egg game, as you can tell, egging on, as you can tell from the audio in the background. I think last time we played we made insane progress, which is a big W. So what we're going to do is hopefully continue that, absolutely yap, and then see where things take us. If you want to watch these live, as well as a bunch of other games and a bunch of other yapping and tier lists and whatever else, I'm live pretty much every night over at twitch.tv/Yawan. Links to the description. Just come say hi. Means the world at the end of the day. It does mean the world. You play Peak/Repo. I was going to play Peak, but Peak is... You need friends to play Peak with, and none of my friends play it, or have played it, or own it, so I haven't. But it is one of those games that I would be down to play. I just haven't played it as of yet, to be honest with you. Because it's... Peak is like prime, like friend slot, is what I'd call. I haven't played this game for over a day, so this might end up going terribly for me. I know it's really fun though. Like I've watched plenty of people play Peak. Repo never really like caught my attention. I'd much rather play like Content Warning or something, because that to me was like peak fun. Like I quite like friend slot games, is what I call them. I know a lot of people call them friend slot games, but because you know they're only enjoyable if you're with your friends. I don't feel like they're games you can really play on your own. Maybe you can. Maybe I'm full of shit. But what I will say is Peak is definitely something I want to run at some point if I can get a good squad going. Get out of the way, pigeon. Yeah, the last time we played, I remember crashing out on these pigeons because I crashed out on the narrator for going crazy on the pigeons. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Also, what's thoughts and opinions on running some GTRP on the stream? I know quite a lot of people enjoy watching it. I've never played it. My brother's always been playing it, literally since it became a thing like years ago. And I've never had the chance to play it. But I'm very much down to. I need to lock in, because I've just fallen all the way back down here. No, let's not troll. There are quite a few games we can run on stream, and that I want to run on stream, and we will be running on stream. A lot of them I already own, but, you know, if I don't, I'm always okay to buy them, as long as my bills are paid, you feel me? As long as my bills are paid at the start of each month, I'm a-okay to run pretty much whatever game. After I've seen whatever, you know, whatever money I've got left. But, the good news is there any good news from today? I almost got GG'd by someone. He ran a red light and straight up almost got me. This is your main game? Yeah, for now. It's a game of, well, I don't know if I'm enjoying it or not is the problem. It's kind of like, it's just fun to play. And, you know, actually feels good when you do occasionally make progress. I just don't make progress very often on this game, which is the hard bit. And, like, Exhibit A. I wasn't really paying attention.
You know that story about the guy that...
As soon as this game's finished, though, we are absolutely running a different game. I don't know what to play, though. I still want to really play Elden Ring, personally.
Stop, even though it was supposed
but
to be impossible.
I don't really know how well that'd go, or how we would play it. Also, I know, you know, you just play it, but, you know, for YouTube-wise, I don't really know how I'd post that while also making it, like, a somewhat entertaining video. So I'll have to figure that out at some point, whether I just see if I can find an editor or something to edit everything together, and then just go from there. But afterwards, well, I definitely do want to run some GTA RP. I don't know why, it's just always interested me, but I've never had a chance to play it. Let's just get back to where we were quickly, let's lock in. I was watching someone play this the other night, and needless to say, it gets so much harder than where we are right now. It's kind of worrying. Not gonna lie. I saw a clip of someone who fell once and lost 3 hours of progress. So, yeah. I'm a little bit worried about that part. That might end up being a pretty long stream of just this game. But at the same time, I do want to play, you know, your Fortnites, your CODs, your everything. And just yapping. Yapping's my favourite thing to do. Oh! How long are your streams? At the moment, they've been pretty short, but I'm just burnt out from work. I'm trying to stream minimum like 2 hours a night. Sundays and Mondays are my longest streams, but realistically, I want to be doing 4 hours a day. But at the same time, right now, I am completely and totally burnt out from super long work days, and it's killing me. So, oh god. But I know I've got to get my hours up compared to last month. You know, I was only just figuring out streaming last month, but this month I want to try and... To be fair, if I can do 4 hours a day, 6 or 7 days a week, that's not a 6-7 joke, that's just a genuine statement, I'll be quite happy. Especially considering I have nothing better to do in my life. Like, I go to the gym in the morning and then go to work, and then that's that. Because we're on a diet lock-in and a lock-in all 2026, but hey, we'll see. We'll see how things go. I hate this game. 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 No! Oh, that's back-to-back cracks. I'm gonna cry. Alright, we're up to 40.
If you don't give it your all, you might stay here forever.
What I did notice today, though, especially, is just the overall... How do I word this? The overall level of just general happiness where I live recently has been so low, bro. I'm talking like so low. Like, just, you know, obviously I speak and meet people as part of my job from like all different avenues of life. It doesn't matter what avenue of life they're in. It feels like everyone's miserable, bro. I don't know if it's an England thing or what. I can't say I blame them. This place is miserable, which is why I'm trying to get out of it. It's probably in the next year or two. But I mean, you know, it's just rough. What's the hardest part about this game? That. It's all sort of just like skill-based jumping. And when you get to a new section, obviously, you don't know how difficult the jumps are. And it can come back to bite you massively. And on top of that, like I did the other night, I lost about 4 hours of progress in the space of 3 minutes. Failing one jump. So, yeah, that's the actual hard part of this game. Because on paper, this game seems easy, right? I'm just jumping on things and trying to climb upwards. But yeah, this egg's a little bum. He's a pain in the ass. It's not an easy game, don't get me wrong, but there are definitely, like, by the looks of things, there are definitely harder rage games to play. Like, to me, getting over it and only up and things like that look much harder than this. Like this game. But this game's just out to piss me off today, apparently. Because we're at 8 minutes into a recording and I've made 0 progress and only gone backwards. Which means I've got progress to make up. I'm just over jumping everything now. What am I doing? I need to lock in. I kind of enjoy playing hard games though, because like the satisfaction I get out of this game when I finally do like a jump or a bit or a section or something is so like, it's just satisfying, you know? That feeling of finally... Did I just lag? What just happened? Yeah, it's just very relieving when you finally do something that you've been trying to do for a while. But that's with the same with everything in life, you know what I mean? There we go. I tried to time it. I tried to think I was cool, and I failed miserably. But that is actually embarrassing, bro. That is genuinely embarrassing. This game is just the ultimate way to annoy a human being. I've seen someone take over 40 hours to finish it though, so you know what, I've got plenty of time. But I think I'd be a lot less miserable like the rest of the UK if I just stopped playing this game. But the UK as a whole, everyone is so miserable. What's my biggest achievement in this game? Getting to where I am right now. Beating the first, like, official section. Oh, and also, when I lost 4 hours of progress, I managed to make that 4 hours of progress back in, like, half an hour. Because I was so used to doing the jumps at that point, you know what I mean? I knew how to do the jumps. But, like, right now, I should know how to do these jumps, because I've done them before. And for whatever reason, I can't do them. There we go. Right, lock him. Yeah, the UK as a whole at the moment is just such a negative place to be for every reason. Like, I'm not trying to be political, because that's no fun, or anything like that. But it's, I don't know, everyone just seems so miserable. And it's obvious why, don't get me wrong. It's very obvious why. But at the same time, it's like, we could be doing better, you know? There are some things that just don't need to be complained about because there's nothing you can do to fix it. But I know some people have it a lot worse than I do, that's for certain. You know, like my bills are paid, I have food. Oh wow, oh wow, oh wow. Oh, it's going to be one of those days. It's going to be one of those days.
Let's not waste time. You can't slow down.
I've had 4 cracks down here today. This is not looking good. Absolutely no progress. I don't understand why I'm struggling to get back to where I was. I took 1 day off of playing this game. And because I quit Expedition 33 because that game is boring, I don't want to quit this too. I don't think I've played a game that... God! I haven't played a game that boring in forever, bro. I just don't see the enjoyment with it. Like, I'm not even like an anti-turn-based combat person, but I was like 3 hours into the game, I just wasn't enjoying it at all. And I'm 3 hours into this game, and I've made next to no progress. But I'd still rather play this game than the quote-unquote game of the year, which to me is kind of obscene. Like, being much happier to play a game this shit and this dumb and this stupid over the actual award-winning, multi-award-winning game of the year is that to me is absolutely insane, bro. Like, that is silly. Okay, I really cannot do this jump anymore. What am I doing here, bro? There we go. Right, we're back, we're back. We're on the move. Alright, let's wait for it to all rotate, and then we'll go. There we go. Jump over that one. Nice. Uh-oh. I really messed that up. Jump. There we go. Shazam! Easy peasy. Right. We're locked. To be fair, I've been looking at like holidays and stuff for this year because I just need a break. Speed running? Absolutely not, bro. I wish. I am. It's my first time playing the game. The only reason I've got the timer on is just so I can keep track of how long I've been playing each day. To be honest with you, and it keeps resetting because it's broken. But yeah, it is my first time playing the game, and I'm kind of just figuring it out. But I am having a lot of fun playing it at the same time. I'm just not good at these sorts of games whatsoever. Hey, if I was good enough to be a speedrunner, I'd be well over the moon. But we are nowhere near that level. I have actually watched someone speedrun this game though, and it does look absolutely insane. Like they make every jump look so simple. It's insane to me. But again, that is the whole point of a speedrunner. It's like you watch a speedrunner play Super Mario 64, and they are just absolutely nuts. Like, genuinely insane. You beat the game in 46 minutes. Did you record it or something like that? Bro, I'm gonna be real with you. I have 3.5 hours in this game, and I'm here. Mind you, I did get accidentally reset once, so this is probably taking me like an hour and a half. You beat the game in 46 minutes. And also, this is my first sort of game of this sort of like movement. I didn't play any sort of the other things on my VOD. But no, my first. Took you a week to do it? Alright, fair. Alright, have a good one, Jenna. See you later on. Bro, I might have to take a look because this game to me it's so hot. So like now I have to full, right? Like, oh. How many times have you beat it now? Have you beat it like a couple of times, I'm assuming? Yeah, of course, appreciate it. How do you beat this game in 46 minutes, bro? About 3 or 4? What on earth? To be fair, when I reset, I managed to get back to where I was. Yeah, see you later on. I managed to get back to where I was in like 15-20 minutes, even though it took me like an hour and a half the first time. This game is hard, bro. Do you play other games like this, or is it just... Do you play just normal games and you're just speedrunning this for the fun of it? Bad break. Mind you, I've seen someone... This is your first game like this? Damn, bro. This is my first game that's like this sort of type of game as well. But I don't know what it is. Like the feeling of like the satisfaction of when you finally beat a bit is so satisfying that it kind of makes me play like more of it. You know what I mean? Like different types of games like this. But I know some people are... Actually, to be fair, I've watched someone try and beat this game and he's played it for like 40 odd hours and he still hasn't beaten it. Yeah, Only Up is the one I want to play. Oh god, lock in. Do not fall, thank you. Eat! Stay up! Eat! Eat! Oh, fuck. What a day, boys. What a day.
If you don't give it your all,
43 cracks total.
Forever.
It is just not good. I feel like Only Up is the worst. Get that guy out of here. I feel like Only Up is like the bread and butter of this sort of type of games, you know what I mean? Right here, jump in the windmill and it will take you up. Now, what are the chances I fall off, and how far do I fall if I fall off the windmill? I'm scared, bro. I don't want to fall too far down, but I'm an absolute bot. Safer than the rocks? I bet. Hang on, let me see. Hey-ya! Let's get back to where I was real quick. So I have to get back up to where I was, and then I just jump on the little windmill and it takes me up. Got you. Hey, we've got a speedrunner in there to save my life. Right there. Oh, what? Right over here? Hang on. Right here, you're saying? Ah! Where am I supposed to jump on it? What, when it goes, like, semi-flat? Okay, wait, hang on. Wait. Wait, let me figure this out. Look up and to the right. What, from this side? I'm seeing you, I'm seeing you. Other side, yeah. Okay. I'm locked. You're a hero. Yeah. Ah! Okay, right, we get it. I'm on board now. Where do I jump off? Like... Wait. Go to the right? You go to the right. Got you. I'm with you. I'm with you. Okay, wait, let me get back on. Also, this better not count as cheating as my first playthrough. I'm using tips and advice. That's it. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, that was a bot jump. That was also a bot jump. Hang on, I need to be looking there, don't I? I feel like I'm too far away. God damn it. That was way too late. Okay, wait, hang on. I had it literally the second or third time and now I can't do it. Lock him. Yeah! B-Rock, you want mod? B_rock. Do you want mod? Yes or no? You're a hero. I want to kiss you right now. Oh, well, I've got to get... And now I'm going across there. No AO. No AO. Alright, bet. I'm assuming I've just got to jump over it. But go straight. Alright, we're going. Yep.
Yeah, just shrug it off. There is no time to lose. Egg, focus. We need to get out of this factory.
You just fucking...
Despair. Climb back up. Okay, just buckle up and don't lose the pace.
Yo, I'm actually about... Yo, can I mute this narrator? Bro, that's driven me nuts. What an asshole. What an absolute asshole. Bro, the audacity. Fuck this guy. Actually, respectfully... Okay, now I can't even do things I can do the first time I did it. The narrator in this game is the biggest, like... I hate him. Oh, I jumped at the wrong point. How do I feel about America? What, as a whole? Or in its current state? I'm not gonna lie, bro. I try and keep the stream sort of as out of politics as possible. But there are certain things that have to be spoken about. And some things aren't okay. I'm from England, right? And... Oh, just a country as a whole, no politics? I think the place is great. If you take the politics out of it, I think it's top dog. Because there's so many like different types of people, there's so many different cultures, there's so many different, each state is different. And it's so big, it allows that to like grow. Whereas because I'm from England, it's so small that everywhere's the exact same. Some places are just bigger, have bigger buildings. Some places are smaller. Some places have more money. But it's the exact... It's like a copy-paste everywhere. And it's just boring. But, like, America is a place I want to visit at some point. I wouldn't know where. Well, one of my dream holidays, to be honest with you, is to go, like, coast to coast. Go east coast to west coast. Or, all the way down around the coast or whatever. But, it's... I just like to try and keep out of, politics just in general. Obviously, I'm clued up with it, but yeah. I think, the place has got its flaws. From my food from it, I don't doubt that, bro. I'm not glad. I don't doubt that. Like, there are some foods I like. I watch a lot of mukbangs when I'm eating as well. By the way, yeah, I was looking at chat. I got baited. I watch a lot of mukbangs like when I'm eating. And American food, some of it looks crazy, bro. Like Texas, like barbecue and stuff like that, or like Louisiana soul food, or there's so many different types of food, bro. I would get so fat. What, Texas or Louisiana? I'll tell you what though, I've always been more of a fan, even since I was a little kid, of American sports over English sports. So I'd much rather watch the NFL over the Premier League football or rugby or anything like that. Yeah, bro, you're living the high life. You get the best of both worlds like that. But, I'd absolutely much rather watch the NBA or the NFL over Premier League football. As crazy as that sounds. For a British guy to say, especially. Because that is like Britain's holy grail, football is. But I've always been like it, even since I was a little kid. My parents introduced me to it when I can't do this section anymore. I'm going to lose my head. Which football? So when I say football, I mean soccer. But when I mean, football for me, in my eyes, the one I'd much rather watch is the NFL. I also kind of do like watching college football as well. Like, that to me is good. But soccer to me, like, obviously I'm British, so it's always on the TV and whatnot, and it's the talk of every conversation. But I'd absolutely much rather watch a game of the NBA, the NFL, pretty much anything. And I actually have more NFL jerseys than I do have football jersey, Premier League jersey. College basketball. I haven't watched college basketball in a long time. I don't know what it is. Like, I'd much rather watch college football personally. Okay, I've forgotten how to do this bit now. Let me lock in. Like, obviously got Indiana versus Miami in the final. That is going to be nuts. Okay, why? March Madness is March Madness is always crazy though. I think the last full one that I watched was, I think, Zion's draft year, which is what, 2019, 2019, 2020. What did I say? I also need to lock back in so we can get back to where we were. March Madness is always like peak. I'd say March Madness is better than the NBA playoffs, personally. Like, personal opinion, anyway. But I would also much rather watch the college football playoffs over the NBA playoffs. Because college football playoffs is just... Even if it is complete bullshit, and the fact Notre Dame, or Notre Dame, or whatever you want to call it, Notre Dame didn't get in over Miami. I mean, Miami have proved they should have been there, but... Yeah, it's a bit weird as a British guy basically not watching soccer or football as much as I do watch American sports. Let me lock in for a second. Let me get us back to where we were. Multitasking is a skill I never learned as a kid. But to be honest with you, I think pretty much about 5 minutes before you dropped in, I was talking about when I saw pro sports kind of gone downhill, people picking up college sports more. Yeah, I feel like that's pretty much strictly down to referees though, and the politics behind a lot of it. I feel like that's taken too much of a big part of your pro sports these days. Is the referees are so horrendous. And again, Rich coming from an English football fan, an English soccer fan, where the referees are the most rigged thing ever. But I don't know. College sports are just, it's just a lot more entertaining because it takes, obviously not anymore, but it takes a lot of the money aspect out of it. You know what I mean? And I feel like it takes a lot of the ego out of it. Yo, 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 yo. This might be the worst day of progress we've ever had. That's 45 cracks so far. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, pretty much just before you joined, I was talking about the UK as a whole and how personally, where I'm at in my life, the education I've got, etc., etc. The best thing for me to do is leave, right? But the problem is with the US, there's no feasible way for me to get in there anymore, like at all. I would have to go to Canada, live there for 3 years, and then hope to transfer with whatever company down into the US. And that is not guaranteed, obviously. And Canada has its own problems that, again, we won't talk about. But Grade 2 for wrestling players exporting rules, for example, flopping. Yo, I mean, you be honest, and you can be honest, right? What do you think of Shea, SGA, right? Because I feel like he's the perfect player to have this conversation about. Also, what I'm going to do, because I'm currently recording YouTube, if you've made it to the end, comment the word cheeseburger just to prove it. This conversation continues on stream all the time. I like just yapping with people. Come say hi. See you tomorrow. Hi there. This is post-recording, post-stream Yawan speaking. Things got bad. You know, as I said, I would try and get back to where we were if I ever took a big fall before posting the next video. These next few clips are the aftermath of that. Enjoy. He's coin flip, and that's the problem, really. If he wasn't so coin flip, it'd be perfectly fine. But he really is coin flip, and that's a stressful bit. That's his biggest problem, is how coin flip he really is. But then again, I also don't think... I think there are a lot of QBs that he's better than, and definitely...
If you don't give it your all, you might stay here forever.
Everything feels stiff. Pause. Oh, okay. Done. Where are we? By the frying pan. That's fine.
You know that some birds migrate every year, traveling thousands of miles?
I'm done. I'm done. You can
I've
shut...
always wondered how they know which direction to fly.
Shut the fuck up. Honestly, this narrator is the worst human being I've ever met. I hate him. I hate him. Why's he always got to say some stupid stuff every time after I fall? Like, you not just shut... That's it, bro. That is it, bro. I'm not doing it. I've just lost everything. I've just lost everything. Yeah. That happened. We're back at spawn. I will be running it back. I promised I would finish it. A promise is a promise. I'll be live again tomorrow. Get back to where we were. Now, I won't post a YouTube video until we're back where we are, but there will still be a daily upload of something tomorrow. Much love.